The holidays may be over, but anyone carrying debt from the holiday shopping season still feeling the financial stress. So it's no surprise that paying off debt and saving more money are some of the top New Year's resolutions. Local financial professional Larry Roby from SFA Wealth Management is joining us right now with tips on setting, and not just setting, but sticking to your financial goals in 2024. Good to have you back with us. Happy New Year. So people, we all have them. No matter the income level, people have, I guess, thoughts on what they need to do for financial planning this year. What are some things that we can do to do this efficiently, I guess is the key word there?
Yeah, it is a great word. Yeah, you know, first things first, kind of prioritize any debt you might have, and let's get out of debt.
Okay.
Right? So, you know, kind of, there's a couple ways to do that. You've probably heard the snowball effect, where you might start with the smallest credit cards or debt and get out of that. I mean, inflation coming out of Christmas, some of us have made maybe a little bit extra spending.
Yes.
But doing that, organize that, and then creating that plan, and then sticking to that plan.
All right. You mentioned snowball, but you said there's another alternative as well,
There is.
right?
It's called avalanche, and it's similar. It's just you start with the highest debt card or credit card or the highest interest rate on that, where you can be more efficient, as you talked about, is if you're really trying to get down to the minutia of the very efficient, get that highest interest rate that you pay that highest total credit charge for.
All right, so talk about helping to set some other goals that we may need to do. We've got that plan now where we're trying to bring down credit card debt. What are some other goals that we should try to think about for the year ahead?
Try hard to organize with inflation again continuing to run a little bit rampant. Look for some ways to save money to invest. You know, maybe your homeowners and your car insurance, that kind of thing. Talk with your P&C professional and try to see if you can raise your deductibles or create something there. And then start slow, at least 5% of your income, start saving that. And if you've not participated in a 401k plan, I find that many of my clients either participate not enough, they don't take advantage of the free match, or they over-contribute when they may have some high credit card debt. So speak with someone to help hold you accountable to your plans, write it down, your savings go, and then have someone to kind of hold you accountable to it.
That 401k match is extremely important, because if you're not taking full advantage of it, it really is leaving money on the table.
It's leaving a lot of money on the table. So many people really, frankly, just aren't aware. They don't check into their program enough, because a lot of times even you can even make those contributions into a Roth and still get that match. So you're even taking care of the tax man.
Oh, love that, love that. All right, so some other things that we can do to help us. And I said, not just setting a goal, but sticking to a goal. So what are some other things that we can do to stick to these things that we're planning right now?
Forgive yourself. You know, if you get a little bit too aggressive, like I ran a 5K on New Year's Day. and I'm struggling a little bit, so I got a little bit over anxious. If you do that, don't be afraid to slow that down and say, okay, I maybe overestimated what I could save. Let me pull back, continue to get what we need to do, get in line, and go back to your savings plan. You know, if you get a raise, try to put some of that money away so that you put it away before you miss it, before you realize you have it.
And it's okay to do a reset. If you, as you say, you start a goal and maybe you are too ambitious on it, you can reset this anytime. So that's another way to, I guess, to stick to this process.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
And then think ahead too for next Christmas. Go ahead, start putting a little bit of money away.
Start putting it away. But again, get it. There's so many good savings vehicles. If you go online, you can find all kind of financial calculators. You can go SFA Wealth at my company. We have some calculators that are no charge for those kinds of things to help you get organized and stay organized.
And people can actually come to you and your company and at least just sit down and say, hey, I can do a plan, or how can I start a plan? And a lot of that's free as well.
Absolutely. Many financial planners, but certainly me and my company, we've been doing that for the last 20 years.
All right, fantastic. Always great to see you. Thank you. I'll run one with you in the summertime. I'm not going to plan for one on New Year's Day, all right? We've got a link to Larry's website on our hours if you need more financial advice. But right now, let's head out to Heather.